For those of you who are familiar with this channel, you know that what I normally do is walkthroughs on relatively bigger boats between 20 to 45 meter, explaining about the boats for people who might be interested to buy them. But this new situation has, I don't know, somehow gave me inspiration to do different things. So today I took my small boat Viva, which is a Peterson 34 from 1980, and I went single-handed sailing in Marmaris Bay. And today what I'm going to do is explain to you about my own boat and also show you a little bit the area which I'm normally making my videos, the playground of all my listing, or most of it. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'm hoping for better days. Keep on dreaming. We are now in Marmaris Bay. The bay is totally empty. You can see one or two boats anchoring, but aside from that it's totally empty. There is a nice wind today, quite a nice day. You can see my sails here, and here's a small cockpit which is running. The boat is running now on autopilot. So a few words about this boat. It's 1980 Peterson, designed by Doug Peterson, very famous designer for sailboats in the 80s and 90s. She was built in Texas, USA. Brought to this region about 7 years ago by a previous owner, which sailed across the Atlantic all the way to Israel. And I bought her in quite a bad condition and gradually upgraded her. She has a nice upgrade, which was from the first owner. A nice pedestal from Edson with full Raymarine navigation set, depth sounder, wind indicator, speed indicator. Everything is working perfect. It's not the last model, but everything is working perfect. Originally she was a tiller boat. This is still the connection to the tiller, and I still have the tiller as an emergency steering. So she was designed as a blue water racing boat, but after the last refit I removed some of her winches to make her more comfortable and less crowded, in order to be able to make much more easy and nice cruising. Last winter I totally ripped her off. I renewed her non-skid all over. I just removed everything. There was bare fiberglass here. Inside, basically this boat doesn't really have cabins. It's just many berths. If you count them all together, it's 7 berths. I believe they designed it like for a racing crew, just to get a rest. Under this hood here there is a 15 horsepower Yanmar engine, which is still working. It is 40 years old, and here you can see how we are cruising in the bay. Yeah, there is a small fishing boat just ahead of us, and what you see far away in the front is the only entrance to Marmaris Bay, to the open sea. So today the wind is quite calm, and I opened all the sails. I need to renew my Turkish flag, it's a little bit tired. And here is the boat. One of the things that I made also for this boat is this bimini, because it's impossible to be here in the summer without bimini. We're just cooking. So that's the bay, and as you see, it's totally empty. We will sail now to the canal, which is the entrance to Marmaris, and I will show you more. Now here's another typical thing to this area. You can see the depth here, 30 meter, and we are probably 20-30 meter from the shore. And this whole area is like this. A lot of steep mountains which are going sharply into the water. Now the wind nearly totally died. Still we are doing 1 knot or so. In this area many times I even don't bother to adjust my sails. I just let the boat do whatever she wants until some steady permanent wind comes. So the wind turned to the south and increased, sky turned gray. We're expecting a storm as the evening will approach, and soon I will turn back and go to the marina. So I changed the course back to the marina. The weather is becoming more gray. We are running quite nicely at the broad reach, 6.4 knots. With 11 knots of wind apparent, and as you can see there is something very gray coming close. The wind is expected to increase. This crazy situation will end up soon and all of you people can go out and enjoy normal life. From my side I will try to make, as long as the condition will allow me, more videos like this. So stay tuned, and if you like this video, please subscribe.